Welcome back to my channel Information Hub. Facts about Earth. Namesake. The name Earth is at least 1,000 years old. All of the planets except for Earth were named after Greek and Roman gods and goddesses. However, the name Earth is a Germanic word which simply means the ground. Potential for life. Earth has a very hospitable temperature and mix of chemicals that have made life abundant here. Most notably, Earth is unique in that most of our planet is covered in liquid water. Since the temperature allows liquid water to exist for extended periods of time, Earth's vast ocean provided a convenient place for life to begin about 3.8 billion years ago. Some of the features of our planet that make it great for sustaining life are changing due to the ongoing effects of climate change. Size and distance. With an equatorial diameter of 7,926 miles, Earth is the biggest of the terrestrial planets and the fifth largest planet in our solar system. From an average distance of 93 million miles, Earth is exactly 1 astronomical unit away from the Sun because 1 astronomical unit is the distance from the Sun to Earth. This unit provides an easy way to quick compare planets' distance from the Sun. It takes about 8 minutes for light from the Sun to reach our planet. Orbit and rotation. As Earth orbits the Sun, it completes one rotation every 23.9 hours. It takes 365.25 days to complete one trip around the Sun. That extra quarter of a day presents a challenge to our calendar system, which counts every year as 365 days to keep our yearly calendars consistent with our orbit around the Sun. Every 4 years we add one day. That day is called a leap day, and the year it's added to it called a leap year. Earth's axis of rotation is tilted 23.4 degrees with respect to the plane of Earth orbit around the Sun. This tilt causes our year cycle of seasons. During part of the year, the northern hemisphere is tilted toward the Sun and the southern hemisphere is tilted away. With the Sun higher in the sky, solar heating is greater in the north, producing summer. There were moons. Earth is the only planet that has a single moon. Our moon is the brightest and most familiar object on the night sky. In many ways, the moon is responsible for making Earth such a great home. It stabilizes our planet rubble, which has made the climate less variable over thousands of years. Earth sometimes temporarily hosts orbiting asteroids or large rocks. They are typically trapped by Earth's gravity for a few months or years before returning to an orbit around the Sun. Some asteroids will be in a long dance with Earth as both orbit the Sun. Some moons are bits of rock that were captured by a planet's gravity, but our moon is likely the result of a collision billions of years ago when Earth was a young planet. A large chunk of rock smashed into it, displacing a portion of Earth's interior. The resulting chunks clumped together and formed our moon with a radius of 1,080 miles. The moon is the fifth largest moon in our solar system. The moon is an average of 2,38,855 miles away from the Earth. That means 30 Earth-sized planets could fit in between Earth and the Sun. Rings. Earth has no rings. Formation. When the solar system settled into its current layout about 4.5 billion years ago, Earth forms when gravity pulled swirling gas and dust in to become the third planet from the Sun. Like its fellow terrestrial planets, Earth has a central core, a rocky mantle, and solid crust. Structure. Earth is composed of four main layers, starting with an inner core at the planet's center, enveloped by the outer core, mantle, and crust. The inner core is a solid sphere made of iron and nickel metals, about 759 miles in radius. There, the temperature is high as 9,800 degrees Fahrenheit. Surrounding the inner core is the outer core. This layer is about 1,400 miles thick, made of iron and nickel fluids. In between the outer core and crust is the mantle, the thickest layer. This hot, viscous mixture of molten rocks is about 1,800 miles thick and has the consistency of caramel. This outermost layer, Earth's crust, goes about 19 miles deep and average on land. At the bottom of the ocean, the crust is thinner and extends about 3 miles from the seafloor to the top of the mantle. Surface. Like Mars and Venus, Earth has volcanoes, mountains and valleys. Earth's lithosphere, which includes the crust and the upper mantle, is divided into huge plates that are constantly moving. For example, the North American plate moves west over the Pacific.